I'm still standing.
Disgrace. Cubs play. I will carve rooms.
I guess if you ever run out of enemies, they just keep coming in like this. I wonder if you get XP for each of these, because then this would be like the ultimate farming spot.
Succeeds.
You've got a Jai Haydari. Remember the name.
Let's get to it.
I should have moved the skulls up there. We're doing okay though.
Hold on.
Dude, these guys spawning and hitting Muk with an anti-tank shell every turn is starting to hurt. Alright, pull them together.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I face the navigator's might.
A genius at work.
Apprehend the cable.
What? Ha! No! Through the smoke and gunfire!
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Do my bidding.
Move the bird. Zap.
For the throne's glory.
Power up the tank. Alright, it's the tank's turn, but I need to be careful not to kill Mukluk with this shot. Let's try that. Alright. We got the last cable. Now we got a few leftover dudes. Move there. Use protect on me. Dog will hit the stuff around me. Not hitting very hard for sure.
Schemes within the schemes.
Alright. Oh, the big man. Gotta be careful so he doesn't kill my team.
Wolves reign. Our foes reek of cowardice.
Or he misses everything.
Cubs play. So I don't like that. In disgrace. I hunger for battle.
So he's like, gun, 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 gun. Kick that guy in the head. That is a lot of ketchup everywhere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I guess I could have farmed there because those guys dropped items.
My nerves are frayed.
Because like that would have been just like, I mean, they're crappy items, but they're items. So it seems like you could just farm there. Oops. Whenever the wearer uses charge, dance, macabre, dash, or death from above, the wearer's damage is increased by 3% till the end of their turn, stacking up to 3 times. Okay. Alright, Solomorn got a level. Let's take a look at that. Oh, grants 1 additional AP at 10th and 20th Exemplar rank. Okay. Open. Before we do that, it looks like there's some boxes in here.
See. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Shield of Unfaltering Will. Successful attacks of opportunity inflict immobilize on the target. A shield allows wearer to block attacks. Just got here, were you in the tank? No, Solomorn was in the tank. Their shields look so lame, though. Even if the stats are good. Alright, this is a very tiny downgrade, but it looks better.
In this tapestry of a world,
Fashion.
I am the rogue
Let
thread.
us see what I found.
Check done.
Crawl through. The dog is fetching loot. Have you ever seen the Warhammer animated series, The Tithes? No, I have not. Old key. So, I can't get over there right now.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Arbitrators stand ready. Protocol RTO-91. We have important visitors. Proctor Adriana Yeager, Outpost TM-255. Greetings, rogue trader. A woman addresses you who is hardly ancient, but whose life appears to have been arduous enough to turn her hair gray before its time. Proctor Solomon Anthar. A cursory inspection of the site has revealed serious improprieties in the custody of the tithe. Report the extent to which the damage exceeds the margin of error. According to the last report, the losses have not yet exceeded the acceptable value set by the Administratum. The new inventory will show how well we have done in securing the sacred tribute. Would you like to see the numbers? Not right now. I can see that you followed the protocols. The Marshal will judge the results of your mission, but I believe our reports will align in assessments and expectations. Both proctors nod curtly. Why is your landing pad blocked? I formally apologize for this on behalf of the Adeptus Arbites. We have been forced to stockpile shipments of weapons and explosives within the walls of the outpost to keep the living tithe from getting to them. I was attacked by guardsmen. There's Throne's blood, more losses among the living tithe. The arbitrator rubs her temple wearily. Why have you not dealt with the insurgents? They nearly stole a tank. The tithe is taking damage. I'm aware of that. However, we cannot afford an operation to capture and eliminate the insurgents. That would cause losses among the arbitrators, which would be catastrophic in our current situation. We barely have enough people to stand watch and man the planetary defense weaponry, and where do you suppose that leaves container loading systems? We are forced to keep order where we can. For the time being, cargo loss is still within Administratum regulated norm of deterioration. This world clearly has problems. It's about time someone fixed them. Then let us not waste time and move on to the purpose of your inspection. The authenticity of the Administratum and Adeptus Arbites authorizations have been verified upon your vessel's identification. I am aware that this is not a social visit. Speak plainly. Why has the head of the dynasty come here in person? The Marshal has ordered the tithe to be transported to Dargonis. Start loading the barges. Yeager lifts her gaze to the foul skies of Lethus. So that's how it is, after so many years. Understood, Rogue Trader. We will begin loading immediately. We have a lot of cranes. I gotta say, this stuff was stacked real nice and neat, wasn't it? Oh my god! I hope those weren't arbitrators. Yo, that looks really cool. Do we have a separate crane for every box? Time passed 7 days. 7 days? Lord Captain, your shuttle pilot reports that due to the loading activity, it is no longer possible to keep the shuttle on Lethus' surface. There is a risk of collision with the cargo handling mechanisms. The shuttle will remain in orbit until it can safely land at the Arbites outpost and take you aboard. I apologize for the inconvenience, Rogue Trader. If it is any consolation, we are nearly done. One thing we still require it to order to complete the loading procedure is the tithe inventory. The clerk Tertius Court has it. As much as it offends me, I must ask you to return him to the outpost. That said, retrieving the inventory without the clerk will also suffice. Why don't you go fetch him yourself? All arbitrators are busy remotely monitoring the transport protocol. No one leaves the outpost alone, which means we would have to form a unit, and that in turn means the loading process would stop. Believe me, I would have never asked a rogue trader to run an errand for me, but I am doing my best to streamline the process. I will see to the clerk. Where do I find him? That section of the section that court is currently taking inventory in is not far from here. We have blocked the passage so that the living tithe does not bother the scribes. I will clear the way for you now. She gives the data slate a few quick swipes with her finger. Is there anything else I need to know about the clerk? Hardly, but I can give a brief resume. Like other scribes, Court was personally selected by the prefect to maintain the inventory. He is meticulous, efficient, and incredibly committed. I saw him on several occasions, and he was always immersed in his work. She frowned slightly, perhaps even obsessively so. Everything is clear. I'm ready to head out immediately. The proctor gives an uncertain nod. Let's see. Charmon says, it's a high-quality animation. I caught one episode before it got removed from YouTube. The gist of it was Cadians were defending a world against orcs. Transports were arriving, expecting reinforcements or resupply, but they are just there to collect ammo. Forcing them to give up ammo and then leave them to die. You should check out the trailer for a post-stream. Oh my gosh. We have an injury on the main man.
Ordinary. I am an enigma.
Trading is just like art. It takes skill and time.
Do you require inquisitorial approval?
Color the
Some choose
Okay,
well,
Jay-
others prefer power. And me, well, I'm not that picky. I'll take both.
Do I have anyone that can use Medicaid? Oh god. Great. No one here knows the first thing about medicine. Awesome.
What lies?
vault site reveals something.
Decayed books rest on the gilded pedestal. The plaque underneath bears the half-faded letters of an inscription in... oh my god. High Gothic. Lex Imperialis, Volume 964, Appendix 33B. Neat stacks of papers and diagrams, their meaning obscured by codes and ciphers. The weapons are arranged in a strict order, in vivid contrast to the haphazardly aligned walls of containers just beyond the outpost.
Damn it! I mean, just bad luck.
Warrior armor, 60%, medium. While the wearer has less than full health, their coercion is increased by 25% and crit damage by 25%. Scoped shotgun. This weapon has an additional single target attack that does double damage and pushes the target 5 cells away. For this attack, the minimal firing range is 2 cells, effective range increased by 5. Scoped shotgun?
Rogue trader.
It's a big damage upgrade from his current shotgun.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Okay. Muck, where's Mommy Dominatrix with a sword? She's currently resting. I was forced to bring Solomorn for this mission, so I swapped him with her. Oh, now we can get in here. A corpse with the insignia of an Imperial Guard sergeant. His battered knuckles and horrible injuries testify that this man went down fighting. Servo Skull Swarm gives fellowship intelligence when calculating the effects of signal abilities. Its characteristics are considered to be plus 30. Bloodlust. The Mastiff gains 25 weapon skill. Max wounds increased by 50%. And increase does 300% more damage. While in battle mode standby, the Cybermastiff's critical chance is increased by 0%. Wait, what? 0%. What is that skill with? Overseer's Fellowship bonus. And its critical hits inflict strength bonus levels of bleeding. Still, 300% more damage. Last Vox. The Vox plays the log of the most recent messages. 353rd Company, come in. This is Private Wilger. I've lost my unit. I've been wandering in this infernal cargo maze for 5 full days now. Hi. Thank you. Requesting assistance. I've run out of rations. I'm hungry as a dog. I feel like eating the sling of my las gun. I can see smoke, probably some kind of camp. I don't see a path to get there. I'll try to circle around. Wilger out. This is Private Wilger. Come in. I've lost sight of the smoke. Can't tell where I am now. I did find a container packed with delicacies, though. Something called roe, which seems to be eggs for actual genuine fish. All in synth capsules vacuum sealed. There's enough food for a whole company here. Maybe that'll get you to respond. Wilger out. Next thing. It's Wilger. Come in. It's been a week. Respond. Anybody. Next one. I hate it. I hate Roe. Alright. So he was forced to eat fish eggs until he died. I do like the whole protect can be used multiple times per turn, but this is 300% damage increase. So we're gonna do that. Caviar isn't really worth the hype, seriously. I
Patience.
had it once
My nerves
long
are
ago,
frayed.
and I really didn't like it. But that was a very long time ago. My taste buds may have changed. I do know my wife's family, they love caviar. Like, if you go to their house and they're serving like a big home-cooked meal, they will put out like bread as an appetizer, and they will put caviar on the bread in the kitchen before it hits the table. And I'm like, ugh. Like, you just, give me just a plain piece of bread or just some one with butter for an appetizer. Like, yeah, I don't need pre-fish egged bread to hit the table. Alright. Open the latch.
In this tapestry of the world, I am the rogue thread.
We got to hot
Not a
dog.
problem for Proctor.
The papers are covered in cramped handwriting. When you stop to examine it more closely, it turns out to be a single endless string of numbers. The container is filled to the brim with dried, polished human bones. You can barely make out the ecclesiarchy symbol
It strangles me like a chain around my throat.
on the rusted
I can
plasteel.
relate to your misery, Cass. When the sight of a planet bursting with riches brings only melancholy to a cold trader's heart, she must wonder, is it time to retire?
They will see. Oh yes.
Demolition.
They all will see.
Coffin Maker's Sledge. This weapon's single target attack does additional damage equal to 5% of the target's max wounds, up to 300. Ooh, percentage-based damage. Good for hitting bosses. A glittering object on the corpse's hand catches your... Oh, we saw that earlier. Someone has taken shelter in the old container. There's a simple bed and table, both of which are buried in data slates and papers, and the walls are scribbled over in unintelligible calculations.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Clerk Tertius Court. The gray-clad man taps his fingers on the data slate. His bulky head implant showers the surroundings liberally with sparks. 200 million? No. Didn't account for corrosion, but where? I am Mukluk von Valancius. I need the summary report on the tithe. The clerk winces and mutters mechanically. Tertius Quart, rank 3 scribe of the Departamento Caligos, quantity 1. The inventory, His dry, reddened eyes fixed upon you. There is no rogue trader on the inventory. I can't give you anything before I fill in the forms, so let's start with the retinue. He is stalling. He will continue to chatter away unless harsh action is taken. Fine, but make it quick. The clerk gets to work enthusiastically as if he hadn't heard you. A member of the Adeptus Arbites, quantity 1. Non-standard issue Cyber Mastiff, quantity 1. Physical integrity, below average. Configuration, secondary. Jaw, prognathous and powerful. All of the above applies to both units. No offense, but I would not trust you with the inventory of Glyto's shit, what with how deranged you are. And to think that someone gave you the Expanse's entire tithe to freely desecrate. An Ogren, quantity 1. Extra shaggy. What? Wait, is he calling the freaking Emperor's Angel an Ogren? Unencumbered by intelligence. Everything within the norm. Equipped with Adeptus Astartes armor from his Space Wolves arsenal. Note, send an inquiry to Fenris regarding possible theft. Ulfar makes a superstitious gesture to ward off evil. Spilling the blood of a harmless fool is a bad omen. The feebleness of mind might spread to the killer. And that is the only thing saving this filthy tongued louse's life. A mutant with albinism. Quantity 1. The gill slits suggest ocean world origin. Note, skin desiccated. Placement in a liquid-filled tank recommended to avoid spontaneous disposal. This servant's colors are mad. Wait, did I just get called a fish? A woman of benign appearance. Quantity 1. An opulence of golden aquillas and Imperium standard skulls suggest affiliation with Adeptus Ministorum. Which department are you from? Benign appearance? Yes, that's me. Put down Adeptus Amassicus as my department, esteemed one. A man of worn-out appearance with heavy stare. Quantity 1. What department are you from, colleague? Put NA in that field, colleague. And add a note at the top of my sheet that says burn before reading. This concludes the inventory of the retinue. Proceeding to take inventory of Rogue Trader. Well, let us see what you have to say. Rogue Trader, Quantity 1. Bloodstain account on attire, 20. Could you turn around? Turn around. 26. Equipment condition, excellent. Limb count, satisfactory. Appearance, unremarkable. Self-importance, elevated. Elevated self-importance. Me. What? Yes, the assessment is standardized. Don't argue with it. The clerk touches his implant pensively. It has finally stopped sparking. Excellent. Very good. We're almost done. Now to finalize your inventory record, please take off your clothes. What? I'll drag you to the arbitrators, hit him, take your clothes off. I don't think a dogmatic rogue trader would do that. However, the thing about streaming is you don't always stay in character. Sometimes you do something really stupid just to see what's going to happen. You know what? I'm going all the way. Just one question. Are you aware that this will go into the report to the Marshal? Solomorn's iron palm covers his face. Or worse, do you actually want this in the report? The Lady Navigator covers her brightly blushing cheeks and turns away. Not one eye of mine will behold that image. Not one. I had become so obsessed with the prospect of seeing mountains of treasure, I forgot you were the real treasure all along. Jay makes herself comfortable, intending to fully enjoy the inventory taking. The clerk grabs his quill and greedily ready to catalog your every birthmark and scar. Inventory of the Rogue Trader complete. Thank you for your cooperation. Now, regarding the tithe. You've received item Mukluk von Valancius, item description. If the wearer's name is Mukluk von Valancius, you gain +4 to all skills? What? Hell yeah! Wait. Wait, that was an achievement? Hold on. Rogue Trader, 1 item. You received a complete inventory of the Rogue Trader. 1% of players have this achievement. Please understand, I need time for additional inventory taking. Just a little. A couple of years? No, decades. Tertius's face brightens suddenly as his implant flashes again. Ah, yes, of course. Let me open the path to the cogitator. That's where the inventory is. Oh, I had me worried there for a sec. The excrement of a very large creature. You see guardsmen, dog tags, and pieces of armor. Oh my gosh. Alright, where is this gonna go? There we go. +4 to all skills, because I got a piece of paper that talks about myself. Ship data slate. We hid in the container when things started to look bad in the old Heartless. We'll climb out once they unload the goods at the port warehouse. I bet those thick-headed lawmen won't even realize they've graciously brought a couple of ratsies right into their precious hoard. Got no food here, though, and it's cold as a grave. It's fine, we'll manage. They're not going to drag all this to the other side of the sector, are they? Soon Tree and Cairo are going to be the richest rats in the whole expanse. I guess they died. Elastic Gloves. First time in a round, if the wearer kills 3 or more targets using weapon area attack, that area attack does not spend MP and does not count toward the attack limit per turn. There are pits in the sand as if someone tried to dig something out or dig their way out. Oh! Is this Dune? What is that thing? The sand is their ally, watch out.
I see.
Ambul Mother. Summon Brood. Tremor. Dealing damage to enemies on loose ground. Dig. Tunnels underneath her next target. Abrupt Emergence. Burrow. Loose ground. Yeah, I think we're all standing on loose ground right now. Well, no, there's like a plate thing there. Front line. No.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Regen, everyone.
Let's see to it. I won't object.
We're warning everyone.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Strike me again.
Oh, dang.
And see what happens.
Ow.
Move my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! Now I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Wolves reign. Hold on.
Wait, why is the guardsman shooting at me? Oh, I guess that. Oh, okay, this is a 3-way fight. Alright, so that's one of the guardsmen that were with the traitors then.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. Naturally. I won't object
Alright,
to it.
we're all buffed up.
They'll write legends about me.
Feel the icy bite of death! See how the wolf succeeds.
Kick it.
So shall it be.
Medicaid signal.
Whoa! I want a medal for that one.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Alright, one down. I'll leave that guy alive, because he might distract them.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Solomorn's turn.